What is poppin', y'all? And welcome to another RMF. To make this a little more interesting, I'm gonna put in numbers, right? I'm gonna start something called RMF of the week. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. It's gonna be based on you guys. You guys are gonna vote for it. The way this is gonna work is I'm gonna put the numbers under each photo. We're only gonna have 10. And a comment for the photo is worth 1 point. And a like on that comment is worth half a point. So, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so first and foremost, this cut is sick. I bang with it, I bang with it, I bang with the direction, I bang with, let me move this out the way. Okay, so, first things first, right? This is generally a really good fade, really good, I really like it. But when we step back and we just take a look at the gradients, right? We just look at nothing to here. We can see it kind of looks pretty consistent around here. And then it gets kind of like wonky around this part. Around this area. It's not quite like don't get that breath. I know I say that all the time though. But it's a little blotchy right here. Seems like you went a little high here and went a little high here. You want to take away some of this darkness. And this fade is pretty lengthy right here. Either bring this fade up or bring this down or blend that out better. And also freehand the top to make sure that those hairs that are sticking out look better. This is clean. I do feel like you probably use a little fibers here just so people know. But yeah, this is a good lineup. Good lineup. Beard is on point. Good work. Oh, I'm giving that an 8. This is pretty solid. As I always say, Asian hair is pretty difficult to fade, and especially when you look at the side, it's like, to get that blend perfect you gotta be skilled. First thing I noticed is how clean the top is. The top is very clean, and the lineup, dope. I probably would've went straight up here. I don't like when it hangs over, but I mean, that's something you wanna consult with the client first if they wanna know or not. Corner hair could have been sharper. The fade, good, I like it, it's clean. It's clean. I'd want to see the camera turn to see if this is actually blotchiness or not, because like I said, with Asian hair, it's pretty difficult to know. And this right here, you took out that ball line pretty good. I still kind of see it right here though. Could have faded that out a bit more, but if it looked a bit more like this side, you would have been fine. I'm giving this one about an 8 as well. Okay, now this one, like I said, with Asian hair, you can see the blotchiness a lot. Like, I know you tried to leave that hairline dark, but we still see this really harsh line here. I like the way you styled this. I feel like, no, you didn't. Did you style this? Let me know what's happening here, though. There's control the hair. As I always try and say, control the hair. If you look back on my Instagram, you see the post I made about my dad with 2017 to 2018, talking about controlling the hair. After a haircut is done, you want it to make it seem or feel like you put every hair where it's supposed to be. If you were deciding to put hair on somebody's head, would you have hair like this and then like just this weird thing out here? I don't know, I just feel like you could have had some weight back here, or take the fade up high, or this just looks like hair that doesn't know what it's doing. You gotta fade, but you also have to look and think about the style. That's taking it to the next level. The blend right here is okay. It still gets a little blotchy. You could work on that a little bit more. Keep your fades consistent. Make a line for each one, and then take those lines out if you're having trouble with consistency. Giving this one a 7. Next one. This is not too bad of a fade. It's really nice and high. I really like the lineup. First thing I'm gonna do is try and look at the positives of it. This is a nice lineup. Nice line here, nice and clean. I don't know what this design could have been a little cleaner, could have hit it harder. To me, like when it comes to these hairs, I see these a lot when it comes to these mohawks, right? You see hair that's kind of trying to fall here and like come from the mohawk, and then hair here that's just not doing it, just kind of flat, and then it's like a good separation right here. I think it's a good trick to start using clipper over comb. I don't know if you use it here. If you did not, it seems like you use just guards, but clipper over comb would be very helpful in your endeavors as a barber, because then cuts like this are effortless, and you get to come right off the top of the head, and you have a lot more control. But yeah, this blend is all right. I'm giving this an 8 as well. Wow, now this is clean. This is clean. The Lineup's dope. The corner could have been hit harder, but the lineup is sharp. You see what this lineup is like? It's like a little, just, you know, there's so, like this corner is hard. You know what I'm saying? Invert this corner and put it here, you're set. The blend here, for my personal liking, I like that there'd be some, put the edger up in here some more and accentuate these lines a little more. It's like the fade just seems like it's growing back, not that you kind of did it, you know, like I always say, control the fade. On top of that, I still see some frilly hairs around here. You can clean that up. I know sometimes that can be missed, and that's, you know, it's nothing too serious, but that's just when you take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving this one an 8.59. Okay. The best part of this cut is the blend from about right here, like this area. I feel like you could have blended this a little bit more. I still feel like this weight line is a little too obvious to me. To the client, that's not something you'd really see. Like, this is not something like, ah, crap, this is crazy. Because once you release this, you can't really see that. But since you're showing it, I'm talking about it, you know? It's good to leave some weight here so that the hair, even though it's disconnected, the hair has something to like lay on rather than just hang over on your fade, you know what I mean? This lineup is dope right here. I'd wish you turned him over here because looking from this angle, this doesn't look too sharp. It's kind of curved in. I know people do that on purpose sometimes, but this clearly isn't done on purpose. You ball it out the bottom. I really bang with that. Good job. Your blend is good. You know how to blend. This dude, I mean, everybody today seems to know how to be a barber. Nothing crazy. It's not like I'm telling you anything new. This is just stuff that I noticed, you know. But yeah, I'm giving this one an 8 as well. Just throwing out 8s today. That's just, don't worry about the numbers though, like I always said. Okay, this is the before and after. Nice little thing here. I feel like this lineup is straight. Lineup is good. I want to see more of this hair. Looking from the front, I don't feel like you really did any styling, really. Well, of course he blow dried it, but it just doesn't look complete. You know, it doesn't look finished. Looks like the hair's all over the place. I always talk about backgrounds. I didn't do it today much, but this background kind of made me think about it. This is, I don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying? As a client, I want to see the haircut. Lineup is good. Fade, from what I can see, is good. I'd want to see the rest. The styling is bleh. It really takes away from the fade to me, and this doesn't look appealing. Like, put a part in there, do something so that this sparseness is not like distracting me. Yeah, I'm giving this one, from what I can see, I'm not really feeling it. I'm giving it 7. Okay, not any knock, but to me this has to be the worst cut I've seen today, just to give you some feel to what I'm thinking. One, I don't know if he came in like this or not, but this hair right here is shorter than all the other hairs. The hair starting from this point needs to have some length, even just a little bit more than the rest, if not equal to the rest. This is really distracting. These parts are not doing it for me. This one is good. This one just doesn't seem like it knows what it's doing, you know, like you didn't really clean that up. To people who have problems with the parts, when you just put in a line, no, you're not finished. You need to put a line here, clean that up, and then turn your clipper upside down and put a line here. That's how you get really sharp lines. This corner, you really didn't hit it. This fade is okay. Slight blotchiness, you're not consistent. I can see sparseness here, and then it's like bald here, then it's sparse here, then this part is lower than this part. Yeah, you gotta work on your consistency, your lines, your sharpness, and your scissor work up here. But yeah, I'm giving this one a 6. Next. Okay, really harsh lighting. Fade is okay. Fade is okay. I wish I can see this lineup. This line is not sharp. Work on that a little more. Take out your blade, work on that. Looking at this bald part, right? It looks like, I don't know how you faded this. I don't know if you created lines or not, but you didn't seem to do it to the shape of the head. Let's see where he put his lines. He started it here, then brought it here. No, that's not a fade you start. You didn't start that going to the shape of the head. You just kind of threw a fade on somebody's head regardless of how it was shaped. I don't believe in fading that way. I think you need a fade. You need a fade and make a fade and a haircut specific to the person's face, specific to their head, and this is not doing that. You did okay blending into the top. That's a good job on that. Everybody did pretty good on that today. Fade is all right, but it's not to the head. I'm giving this one a 7 as well. I think this is the last one. Good job leaving your name tag on this. I don't put this in myself. I'm not spending time doing that. So if you guys want to market yourselves, do that. This blend is good. Up here, you didn't really fade into the top. I see lines here, and I see a hole here. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's probably windy. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and believe that this is windy. Just focus on this. This is perfect. This blend, there's no lines. This line is sharp too. There's no lines here, and this is super sharp. I'm gonna give this one a 9. And that's it for the day. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please like to all those who saw the video before. And I said I'm gonna post the first 10 who send it. You guys, congratulations. And don't forget about the contest or the Rate My Fade of the Week. The directions will all be in the link in the description. The description below this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.